Welcome back to another YouTube video. As always, I'm going to start very quickly by apologizing for my absence, but again, that's how I start like every YouTube video, and I'm just gonna not anymore. You guys will be seeing this video when it is posted in the wonderful new year of 2026, so Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you guys are excited as I am about the upcoming year and all the opportunities that we all will have and hopefully goals to achieve. Speaking of goals to achieve, my goals for this upcoming year have been to kind of just be better about posting a little bit of everything, because one thing I really do enjoy is giving you guys content and working on things. However, I am sometimes a little bit stressed for time. But last year concluded a bunch of things that really were time consuming for me, and so this new year I have more time to, work on this, which I am incredibly excited about. So, with that being said, this video hopefully marks the beginning of me posting more than every 2 months. And going live more than a couple times a year and posting more YouTube shorts, all of the above. And if you follow me on other social platforms, you can also expect more posts on others as well. Leading into that, I actually did do a post to celebrate the new year and to the fact that I will be posting again. It is 18 plus for adults, so if that is not you or you do not want to see that, please don't go look at it. But it is on my Blue Sky and a few other platforms. I did a video about it, but I wasn't really able to show everything. So if you want to see everything and NSFW is your cup of tea, please go check out my Blue Sky. I wanted to give you guys a little present. I'm quite proud of this drawing. Okay, all that housekeeping out of the way, let's get started on this year's this year's first YouTube video. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous now. I feel like I need to make it a good one. So today we will be looking at the Stormcutter. It is my second entry into my remaking the Book of Dragons series. It is not a perfect remake of the Book of Dragons, as much as I would love to use real leather and make identical pages from it. That is not in my skill set. And also, some of Hiccup's drawings are like not great. I love Hiccup, don't get me wrong, but he's not an artist. Anyways, so this is going to be my second entry in my Book of Dragons remake. I technically have 4, I believe, entries, including this one, but I'm disregarding 2 of them because I think I could do better. But either way, here we are with the new one. I also did a live stream on this, so if you guys don't want to see the edited down footage and actually want to see me doing this in real time, there are 2 live streams on my YouTube channel where I show you guys the entire process, and I'm kind of just vibing and listening to music and all that good stuff. So if you would like to see the whole thing, that is accessible over on my YouTube channel. But this is the edited down version with a bunch of fun facts as well, so that'll be exciting. Anyways, let's just get right into it and make this intro a little shorter. Alright, and this is the beginning of my drawing. As you can see, I am needing to use a reference because as much as I love this dragon, I cannot simply conjure it from my brain. So, fun facts about the Stormcutter. They were originally inspired by Grey Owls, Great Danes, funnily enough, and Vampire Bats, as well as X-Wing fighters from Star Wars. Alright, moving on. The original concept art depicting the Stormcutter only actually had 2 wings, but they changed it later on. I don't actually know the exact reasons for changing it, maybe to add a variety to their dragons, or I'm not sure. So they actually have a lot of spikes all over. They have like a frill of spikes around their head and spikes going down their back, which unfortunately is not showcased in my drawing because I just of the body position I picked, but maybe one day I'll draw this dragon again and I'll pick a different angle so you can actually appreciate their rows and rows of spikes. Stormcutters are actually really well known for their huge size, which I think is where the Great Dane influence comes in. They have really beautiful iridescent, almost like fish scales. And of course, their classic 2 pairs of wings. A lot of their mannerisms are based around owls, and you'll see a lot in the movies if you're a fan. There's a lot of like head tilting and looking 360 degrees and sitting quietly perched, which is some of my favorite mannerisms, personally. Sometimes they will overlay both of their wings on top of each other, and it kind of almost looks like they only have one set of wings, but they're really just, they're just lying to you. Their face has these 2 long spines that branch off to either side, and it kind of looks like eyebrows, which I thought was really fun. And it's very, it's again very owl-like. It kind of makes me think of like great horned owls to make them look like they have eyebrows when they don't. If any of you out there are incredible dragon nerds, you will also notice how the Stormcutter likes to walk with its front wings down as arms, kind of like how a wyvern walks. But the fun fact about them is they have another set of wings, so they almost resemble a true dragon in the 4 feet and 1 pair of wings. But reality, it's 4 wings and 2 feet, which I think is incredibly interesting, because they will use their front pair of wings to walk, which is super cool. They also, just like Toothless, can walk just using their back feet, but as about how how graceful Toothless looks when he does it, very similar gracefulness when they do it. Also, having 4 wings gives them an incredible ability to maneuver and do some really tight turns. Also, the way they're kind of built makes it a lot easier for them to hover in mid-air without seemingly breaking a sweat. And they also are, which is really interesting, I do believe some other dragons have this ability, but they are able to fly horizontally, which I think personally feels like that's something that their 4 wings gives them the ability to do. And as I stated previously, they have the unique owl-like ability to rotate their heads to 180, 360, you know. I don't know if you want to do the math and watch the clip back. To me, it almost looked like 360 degrees, but I know owls can only do 180, so I'm assuming it's probably closer to what an owl can do, which is about 180. Stormcutters have a very unique firepower, and it's like a tornado of fire that just like comes out of their mouth and at you. Well, hopefully not you, but they have very flammable saliva, similar to the monstrous nightmare. There was actually a very cool deleted scene, which I never know why movies and TV shows delete some of the coolest scenes. But that it shows that the saliva, other than the monstrous nightmare, can be used to, you know, make things light on fire. And one of them was the Stormcutter. It was shown in that scene, however, that the Stormcutter saliva was like something that was really hard to control when it burst into flames. So it almost is more flammable, but maybe for purposes of making it useful, it shouldn't be used. One key thing that is actually mentioned in the movie is the intelligence of Stormcutters. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this intelligence is more or less comparative to other dragons, but I do know that out of all of the species, the intelligence of the Stormcutter is mentioned specifically, which I think is something that should be drawn attention to. Like when Valka first encountered Stormcutter, she noted the intelligence in the creature's eyes. A really cool fun fact that I would also like to mention is that Stormcutters are in the Sharp class. However, they have really, really good senses that are almost as good as Tracker class dragons. Something that I personally think would be really fun to draw would be the Stormcutter's unique little quirk of hanging by their tail upside down, kind of like a bat. I know Toothless is shown doing this a few times in the series, but it seems to be something that Stormcutters do a little bit more commonly. On top of all of this amazing things about the physical attributes of the Stormcutter, excuse me, The personality of the Stormcutter is actually very amazing. I personally, when I think of the personality of the Stormcutter, I think of a very docile, but like wise and really commanding respect kind of dragon. But also at the same time, like not afraid to put their foot down. Of course, this is all just me going off of Cloud Jumper specifically. This may not be something to be applied to all Stormcutters. However, it is pretty accepted that they are on the more chill side, and they're also solitary, which is super interesting. And now as we are wrapping this up, and I will insert a picture for you guys, don't you worry, I just would like to talk about a little of the process of how I did this particular drawing and this particular entry. So a little bit ago, when I did the first one, I was like, I think there needs to be a little more something. So I actually learned or at least learned something that looks really similar to the font that Hiccup draws in. That was like the most artist-pilled sentence ever. Hiccup's handwriting, excuse me? Hiccup's handwriting. I found a font very similar to Hiccup's handwriting. Jeez, alright. And so I used that, and I actually was able to write some fun facts on this page. And I actually really think it added a lot. I also, before, and I don't know if I like this or not, because, fun fact, the type, like the mark that, I guess, the insignia of each of the classes is actually, like, kind of difficult to draw. I was not expecting it, but they're kind of hard to draw, and I was really struggling with the sharp class. But that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I ended up actually really liking it when I was done, so it's okay. I don't know if I will keep it though, because especially the last one, the Submaripper, had 2 classes, so I had to put 2 different insignias of each of the classes on the page, and I was seriously running out of room. But anyways, I really enjoyed learning this new font. I just kind of thought it really tied it all together, and I tried to like remember what the Book of Dragons actually is, which it's really just a record of all the dragons Hiccup has encountered, and it's almost like a journal or a sketchbook, because he quickly sketches them to make sure he remembers what they look like, and like writes down some observations. So really, this doesn't need to be like a perfect field guide. It just is something to remember what these dragons look like. So making myself think about it like that really helped me like relax and kind of take it more of, oh, things can overlap, and it's okay if when I'm lining it I, mess up a little bit. Like, it's okay, because this is just to show what it looks like. But I really enjoyed this drawing. I really liked how I was able to get the richness of the brown and orange hues of this dragon. And yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. I will insert a picture of this so you can actually look at it right. And there we go. Here is the final product. I really, as I said, I really did enjoy doing this. It was a nice challenge to look at something and try to, emulate it in my own sketchbook, and it not being even vaguely human-like. So that was really fun. Of course, looking at it later, I see things that I messed up on or I could have done better, but I still really enjoy this. I think my strongest point in this was the colors. Given that I am using Crayola twistable color pencils, I think that this worked well. I don't know if you guys can tell now that you're looking at it pretty higher quality, but the class insignias are so difficult. Like, oh my god. On top of that, they're kind of they're not the cleanest things, so they are messy, but it works. But it's really hard to replicate the messiness and make it look intentional. Like, for example, the feet for the sharp class insignia, they look like a shit show. But that's literally exactly how it was in the reference. It had that weird, almost 90-degree angle in the middle toe. It was just so interesting. So, yeah, they're like kind of difficult to replicate, but they're difficult to replicate because they're kind of messy, and it's hard to emulate the same messiness. But that's okay. I did my best. From a distance, I think it looks fine. But yeah, I also wrote down some of the fun facts we discussed, but since you guys watched this video, you guys got a ton more fun facts about this creature. I would also like to say that all of my fun facts and information about the dragons comes from the official How to Train Your Dragon wiki, so this is not coming from my own brain, so credit where credit is due. If you would like to read about it by yourself, or look at pictures, or read more information, because I did not get it all, trust me, you're welcome to go over there. It is just How to Train Your Dragon wiki, and you can look up pretty much any dragon you see in the shows. They also talk about who owns these dragons, appearances in the show, what the egg looks like, the juvenile forms, and of course the Titan wings. They also talk about trainability and strengths and weaknesses. So those are just a few things that I didn't talk about that is over there on the wiki, so if that intrigues you and you want to do a little reading, please go over there and check it out. Alright, and that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I've been enjoying doing these dragons a lot. So, you know, I like sharing it with you, and I hope you guys liked it too. The next dragon is TBD. I posted this video on my short form content places a bit ago, and no one asked for a different dragon, so I think we're going to go back to using the wheel, and we'll just spin it. I will be doing that on live, so if you guys want to see what it ends up being, or if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to put them in the comments. There is no rhyme or reason to the order of these dragons that I am doing, so if someone does suggest a dragon they really, really want to see, then I will probably do it, because there's no reason to not. But if no one wants any dragons, or, you know, you want to be surprised, which is also valid, I will do the spinning the wheel again with every dragon species there is. Thank God they're not coming out with any more, because, man, there are so many of them. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys accept my New Year's resolution of posting more and hold me accountable. Please yell at me. It works, I promise. But yeah, hopefully this will not be the last you see of me in the next couple months. I know. My short form content really, it's the first thing to go. Or I guess this is technically long form. I consider live streaming my long form because I live stream often for like 3 hours. But I guess these videos are technically long form. So medium form? Whatever. My YouTube videos are often the first to suffer when I run out of time to do things, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, keep your eyes open for the next video. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but I have it written down, I'm just not looking at it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and I will be doing one more, and I think I will be posting updates on how many dragons I have so far. I felt it was a little silly to post every time I did a new dragon because it was so frequent. So I've just kind of made the executive decision to do maybe an Instagram or a TikTok post where it's a collection of them, like 3 of them. So if you don't see it on my other socials, fret not, it will be there eventually. I think I will be doing one more dragon, and then I will be putting these over on my Instagram. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Let's see, today is New Year's Day. Again, Happy New Year. It is also a Thursday, so I will actually be live tonight over here on YouTube doing something. I don't know. Check my account. I try to announce my live stream 24 hours in advance, so I'm sure it's up there. I decided. It's fine. I'm sure it's there. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in very soon, and in not over 2 months. Bye, guys.